moisturizer, we are going to use the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. Show that. The Confidence in a Cream Transforming Moisturizing Super Cream. I have like basically like combination skin, but my nose gets super oily. So I try to avoid putting so much of the product, like so much of moisturizer, around my nose, because then it'll it will draw more oil in that area, if that makes sense. Now, while I let that seep into my skin, I'm going to also put my lip mask on. I have the... Wow, the name like completely rubbed off. But this is the Best Damn Lip Mask from Nicole Guerrero, from her beauty line. Okay, now that we got our lip mask on, I'm just going to let the moisturizer like really seep into my skin before I go in with some primer. You always want to wait before putting on primer, because you don't want the two products to really mix. You want the moisturizer to be set first before you go in with the primer. Same thing as when you're going in with foundation. You want to let your primer sit for at least a minute or two before you go in with foundation. I'm just going to sip my coffee and wait for my moisturizer to go into my skin. Alright, now that we have our moisturizer kinda a little tacky and into our skin, I'm going to go in with some primer. I'm going to be a little bougie today, just because I'm going to use two primers. I'm going to go in with the Hangover RX primer from Too Faced. This is the one with coconut water. So I use it just for like a little bit of extra hydration to the skin, because I don't want my skin to look at all patchy or dry. So I'm going to put this more on the perimeters of my face. I'm not going to put it in the center because it will attract more oil to those areas. So I'll put it on the outside. And then for the center of my face, I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. I don't know if you can see it. Urban Decay Optical Illusion Complexion Primer. This is the smoothing primer, the Rose Hip and Argan Oil Pore Perfecting Primer. I feel like the names of a lot of these products just get longer and longer. So I just put a little like pea-sized amount, because I'm just going to be putting this more in like my T-zone area, because that's where I have like the pores from hell. So just going with that. I'll put a little lid on my chin. If I'm looking this way, it's because my mirror is like right here. So now that we got our primer on, I'm going to let that sit for like another second, which means I'm going to take another sip of my coffee. Does everyone want to say hi to my dog? And this is my baby right here. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, thanks. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with some foundation, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques Beauty Sponge to apply this. I'm going to go in with my foundation that I typically would wear every day, because I know that it's going to work. I know that it's going to work. I can always depend on it. It always like lasts when I need it to. This is the one I will go to every day, basically. This is the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus foundation in the shade Desert Beige. So I'm just going to take this with the little spatula it comes with. If you hear any noise in the background, that is my dog. Doing what? I don't even know. Okay, so now that I have a ton of foundation on my face, I'm going to take this on my sponge and just press it into the skin. Alright, now that we are blended to basic perfection. Okay, so I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this is the HD High Definition Concealer in the shade Creamy Beige. So I'm basically just going to conceal my under eyes, all that darkness. And I'm also going to use this actually as a highlight for the face. So, you know, the basic areas down your nose, on your forehead, hit the chin, Cupid's bow. And now I'm just going to blend away. Now that our concealer is all on, I'm going to go in with a little bit of cream contour. I know you're thinking, oh, it's an everyday makeup, why are you contouring your face? I like to do just a subtle contour. I'm not going to go too crazy. So I'm going to take the Tartiest Pro Glow palette from Tarte, and mine is super dirty, but I'm going to take the cream contour shade, which is called Sculpt, I think. Nope, I lied. It's called Shade. So I'm going to take this shade on this BH Cosmetics 130 brush. Now I'm just going to lightly, ever so lightly, like when I do every day, it's because I'm not doing anything to my eyes. So I do have a little bit more time to spend on my face. So I want my face to look really good if I'm not going to do any eye makeup. Make sense? And then we're going to blend that out. We are going to use a Real Techniques stippling brush, which I found really fast. I'm surprised. And I'm just gonna blend that out. Blend out anything that would lead to creasing, because that is not cute. And I'm going to take my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder and set my under eyes. I'm going to take it on if I could find it. Where is it? I'm going to take this flat foundation brush from Eco Tools. I like using like flat brushes like this to set my under eyes because I really could get like in there. And I also could just like pat it into the skin so it stays all day. So generally I don't have time to bake when I am doing kind of a on the go or just like a everyday makeup routine. I'm not really gonna bake anything. Right now I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. complexion brush, and with whatever is left inside of here I'm just going to place on the rest of my face. going to take my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster, and this is in the shade Light to Medium. This is the Glow Boosting something bronzer. But it looks like this. Take this on this Vanity Planet brush and just swirl it all up in there. So now, because we did like the cream contour before, I'm not going to go in and do like an actual sculpted contour. I'm just going to clean it up with some translucent powder. Get a nice little nose contour going. And I'm also going to multitask and throw on some blush. I'm actually going to take this Vanity Planet blush brush. And I'm going to take this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush. Basically just like a pretty pink with like kind of coral undertones. It's very, very pigmented, so a little goes a long way. Kind of blend it all together. Don't want it to look too sharp, but we don't want it to look messy either. Feel me? Now I'm going to go in with some highlight. Got some creases on my eyes. That's not good. But I'm going to go in with some Fix Plus just to intensify my highlights that I'm going to put on. I'm going with this Vanity Planet fan brush, and I'm going to take this in the shade Precious Petals from the Megaklo highlighter. Okay, now that we have some highlight on, I'm going to take my beauty sponge and actually just press it into the skin. This gives it a more natural finish. My baby hairs are in full effect right now. My hair is crazy. Like, I just got out the shower and just threw it in a ponytail. Well, a bun, because it is still very wet. But yeah, we got our highlight going. I'm going to do my brows off camera. Okay, so I got my brows on and I got my eyelashes looking amazing. Now I'm just going to go in with a lip. On a day-to-day, I'm doing a very natural nude lip. That is like my staple. I always carry the nudes. So I'm going to go in with this NYX Suede Matte Lip Liner, and this is in the shade London. Okay, and now I'm going to go in, I am forever dropping stuff. I'm going to go in with the shade Stripped from Anastasia, Beverly Hills. But other than that, I really don't put lower lash mascara if I'm kind of just on the go. I just want it to look like natural, long upper lashes. And yeah, I mean, this is pretty much like my everyday, natural, not trying too hard makeup look. So I hope you guys liked it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video, guys.